Yo, what is going on, everybody? I've been searching YouTube for a while to see what the best medium build was, and there's been a lot of controversy. People don't know whether the AK or the SCAR is better, but I'm here to tell you in this video, the SCAR is where it's at. In this video, we're going to be going through everything you should be using for the medium build, whether your support or your damage. Without any further ado, let's hop right into the video. Now, as we go along, I will be showing you guys in-game content of all of it working so you guys can see how it is and the different ways you can play. Personally, a build that I use, I always use the SCAR. The SCAR is easily probably the most powerful gun in the game. It gives out a lot of damage per second. Unfortunately though, it does have a smaller mag than the AK, but as long as you hit your shots, it isn't that bad. The SCAR has better recoil than the AK does. The SCAR is pretty much up and down. The AK in most games is just the S, which is much more difficult. Now personally, I like to do recon. So I'll use the Guardian turret for a little bit of support. I'll use the SCAR for damage so I can help my team. Sonar grenade so I can get some information and share it with my team. Explosive mine so I can play objective. I'll use defibrillator a lot so I can help my teammates out and get them up in those bad situations. And then in my reserve, obviously the AK. Goo grenade so I can cover my tracks if need be. Frag grenade so I can throw them in those hard to reach spots that I can't shoot with my gun. And of course the gas mine once again so I can play objective if need be. Now this class is completely subjective. And if you guys like to be more support, I would use the healing beam, as that is what everyone uses, or recon senses, everyone uses that as well. Healing beam, as exactly as it states, you can heal your teammate. Recon senses, you can pretty much cheat their walls. It's actually overpowered. Aside from that, I wouldn't really stray too far from the main guide right here. This is pretty much everything you'll ever use, unless of course you guys are just bored. I've seen lots of people use the grenade launcher, not very good, but in certain circumstances it can be good. The model 1887, I see a lot of people use that as well. That is very good if you're accurate. And of course the riot shield if you want to be annoying. And of course, to go along with all of this, I will be showing you guys clips. So without any further ado, let's hop right into that. All right, now here we are in the practice range. I'm just going to showcase the damage and the clip size to everybody. And I'm also going to show you guys the use of all of these equipment. So first of all, let's kind of just do like a long range, actually medium range kind of clip with the SCAR here. As you can see, super easy to control, loads of damage. This is usually your most viable option here. Super easy to control. Within those 20 bullets, you can easily take out a light, even medium player. It really just depends on how you hit your shots. It's very important with this gun, although it is obviously much easier to aim. This is a recoil pattern without me touching it. That wasn't touching it at all. This is what the sonar grenade is going to look like when you throw it. Takes a second to detonate, and then of course it's going to show me where everybody is. Let's give you a better example here. We know that there's a guy up there, so we'll throw it in there, right? And it shows him through the wall. And it does it in pulses, obviously. Sonar. Explosive mines, pretty straightforward. You just throw it. Not a normal game, those would obviously detonate because there's an enemy close. But you can also shoot them and they'll detonate like that. Those are very, very important. You can use them either as mines, like they're intended to be used, or if you're in a situation where like objective is, you know, like the floor above you or something, you can easily just throw a mine on the floor and then shoot it out, and then it'll blow the objective down to you like this. And then obviously turret is very straightforward as well. You put it down, it goes in like a small little rotation from here to here, and whatever's in front of it, it'll target it. All right, once again we're in a practice range, but this time with the AK. We're going to showcase medium and long range once again. This is medium. Obviously TTK is much slower. Recoil is a little harder to control. It isn't too bad though. Get a long range in. Much slower, harder to control. We'll come up here and we'll do our recoil. This is without me controlling it. Much more dramatic. It kind of curves into like a question mark. This is very much why I prefer the SCAR over the AK. It's just easier to use in game. Even though of course you do have the 16 less bullets, it's much easier to delegate with it. Now of course we're going to showcase all of the equipment you can use. This is the frag grenade. If you're on mouse and keyboard, you can left click and it'll throw it. Or if you right click, it'll like underhand it. That's good for if you're just trying to throw it down a hole and the hole's not that far away from you. Of course, we have our gas mine. You throw it by an enemy, usually it'll go off, but I don't think it goes off with dummies. but you can just shoot it and it explodes in a gas, which is super overpowered, might I add. The healing beam, exactly how it sounds. You left click your mouse and keyboard, and it just shoots a healing beam to your teammate. It heals. I'm not exactly sure what the rate is, but it's fairly good if you're on objective. And of course, your defibs, can't really use them. Don't have a dead teammate. That is going to be the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys learned anything new, please let me know down below in the comments. I would love to do more videos like this. Thank you guys for tuning in. See you in the next one.